What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Her Majesty, aka Winter, aka Willow. You know what's poppin'. Let's get into this Q&A. How about it? These questions today are from Veronica _ from my Instagram. Thank you so much, girl. These questions really came through. I know you guys have all been waiting for me to do this video, and to be honest, I've been wanting to do this video, but I've been getting distracted and sidetracked and all types of other mess. So without further ado, let's get into it. Question number 1. What's the first thing you would like to change about yourself? I think the elephant in the room here is that I would probably like to be a woman. So, I feel like the way to answer that would be my gender that I was assigned at birth, because I'm pretty satisfied with myself going on from there. I mean, yeah, I've got a couple flaws, but we're working on it. Question number 2. What was the worst phase in your life, if any? I would have to say, I don't really think I have any worst phases of my life because I'm only 21 and my life is like just started. So I can say the worst thing, or one of the hardest things that I've been through so far, is when I was homeless. And even then it wasn't really that bad because like I had a van that I had the title to, and even though it was like broke down and like barely worked, I wasn't sleeping outside or had like any sign begging for money. So like it could have been worse. And for me, I'm a Leo. I try to find the positives in everything to keep it moving. Traumatic experiences don't really knock me down. I use them to elevate me forward because like, it could be worse. I could have been outside, actually like outside. So I try and be positive and think of the positives in even the worst situations in my life. I can't really even say it's the worst, to be honest. Next question. And excuse my freaking voice. I sound like crap. I literally just woke up. Like, I woke up this morning. Like, I need to make this video. 3. What makes you feel accomplished? That's a good question. I would have to say when I make more than I spend. If I make more money than I spend in a day, I can say yes, bet, I feel accomplished. I did that. Yes. You feel me? Okay, let me see. What is a relationship deal breaker for you? If he puts his hands on me, I can't take it. Like, I can deal with fighting. I can deal with like arguing. I can deal with arguing. I can deal with like you not knowing how to deal with your emotions, because I barely don't either. I can deal with pretty much anything. Like, we'll find a way through it. Like, we will get through it. But if you put your fucking... I'm sorry, YouTube. I'm not used to this whole thing, so there's gonna be a lot of bleeping in my beginning videos because I got a potty mouth from heck. But if you put your freaking hands on me, bang, 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 bang. Okay, shoot. Okay, number 5. Would you ever take back someone who cheated? Yes, I have before. So I can't say, oh no, I wouldn't. When you really love someone, like, and this doesn't stand for them. This doesn't stand for them manipulating you. This doesn't stand for their crap or excuse their behavior. Hear me and hear me now. If you take a cheater back, it will never excuse their behavior or anything of that nature. But it doesn't make you weak either. When you love someone, when you truly love someone, there is no, oh, we're done because you messed up. There is no, oh, I hate you. Oh, this, I fell out of love. I don't feel the same. I don't know how. on earth. I don't know how. But when you really love someone, you love them. And it doesn't matter what they do. You find a way to make it work. If that love is real. If it ain't, then yeah, I'ma leave you as soon as you fuck up. Bleep. As soon as you mess up. You hear me? As soon as you mess up, I'm skirt. I gotta go. But yes, I have taken back someone who cheated, so I probably would again. It just depends on how I feel about them. When do you think a person is ready for marriage? What kind of parent do you think you'll be? Skip. Next. I think I will be a good parent. But later on in life. I don't think that if I had a kid now, I would understand. It's not that I wouldn't understand, because I'm not stupid. But having a kid is a lot. And I'm right now so focused in my own transition and on all of my own stuff that I cannot give a child my 110%. And that is what it's going to take. So will I be a good parent? Yes. When I can clear past the mental bandwidth that I'm using on dysphoria, and I can focus more on caring about another person versus always being on guard and always worrying about my own stuff and my own self, then yeah, you know, you feel me? Yeah. So, okay. What kind of parent? Oh, next question. Do you stay friends with your exes? I couldn't see for a second. No. Friends with my exes? What? No. Two things I do. Block an ex and meet the next. I'm good. Have you ever lost someone close to you? Yes. Now I'm guessing you guys are gonna want to know who. So I haven't technically lost them, but there are people in my life that I did a lot for and I tried really hard for, and it didn't work how I wanted it to work or how I hoped it would work. My intentions for them were not enough. The way things played out and the way things happened didn't happen the way they should have. And I don't hold any grudges or begrudge them. It's just, it's something in my heart that, like, I haven't moved past yet. So I guess you could call it a grudge, but there's no negativity in it. Like, I'm hurt and upset, but not really. In the beginning of everything, I was hurt and upset and shocked. Because, like, when you care about someone, you do a lot of things for them and you do a lot of stuff for them. It's just like, you don't think that they're going to come out of left field and do you dirty, especially like if you do a lot for them genuinely. You're like, they got me because I got them and they know that, right? Well, that's not how everything works in the world. And it's naive to think the opposite, but it's also wrong to lose your inner passion and your inner kindness because of someone else's damage. It's not right to shut down and to say, well, forget it, I'm not going to ever help anyone else. I'm never going to show this type of whatever to the next person because the next person might actually deserve it. Just saying. For me, I've always tried to be very adamant on, if I go through something traumatic with someone else, or if I go through something that hurts me with someone else, I don't want to let it affect how I move with the next person. And it's hard. It's hard because, like me, I'm a Leo. So if somebody does something to me, I'm just like, let's go then. But it's just like, I can't. That takes up so much energy. And after my dysphoria battle, after I wake up in the morning and fight myself in the mirror, it's like, I don't have time to fight any of you or anybody else. Like, please. Do you judge a book by its cover? Yes. And that is a flaw of mine that I'm working on. I mean, I can't really... I look at things based off of face value. And I catch myself a lot, but I can honestly say that's one of my flaws. I look at things from the outside first, and of course I like to see things in a deeper layer, but like, I guess that's like the young and the dumb in me that's just like, oh, why you look like that? But it's not recommended to be that way, because you can miss out on some amazing people and some amazing wisdom and some amazing things by being open-minded and keeping a teachable spirit always. When was the last time you broke someone's heart? This year? I'm not going to give y'all no more information than that, because that's messy. But this year, I ain't crap. Would you relocate for love? Yes. Love is a powerful thing, and I'm new to it, honestly. But, yeah. Yeah, I would move for love. You want me to love you? I'll come to you. What are you most thankful for? I would honestly have to say I'm most thankful for everything that I've been through. Let's go through that a little bit. So, everything that I've been through has made me who I am today. And everything that I'll go through in the future will make my future self who she is. So, I could sit and I could be sad or upset or whatever, feel however I want to feel about the things that I've gone through, but I cannot change them. They've already taken place. So, all I can do with logic behind it is move forward. So, I mean, everything I've been through in the beginning of my life, it was always like, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? But like, as I've gotten older, it's like, it's not just happening to you. Life is happening to everyone. Life is happening to every single person. And it's happening in all different phases and all different spaces. And it's like, it's your lesson. It's your life. You gotta learn them lessons and be better and move forward and elevate. If you are still where you were years ago, something's wrong. Like, but I can honestly say I'm the most thankful for my struggle and everything that I've gone through, because it's made me sharp like I am. It's made me how I am. And I'm actually thankful for that. Do you believe in second chances? Excuse me. Yes, I believe in second chances. I believe in second chances and third chances and fourth chances and fifth chances and sixth chances. I'm a Leo and we forgive. Like, to our own detriment. What's the one thing people always misunderstand about you? Oh my God. Is this thing on? One thing that I am always getting told is, why do you act like that? Like you're better than everyone else. Oh, that tall one walks in the room with her head up high like she's better than everyone else. Her poop must not stink. Let me tell you something, Karen. It couldn't be more wrong for anybody to think that I think I'm better than anyone else. Come here. Let me put you on game real quick. I'm trans if you're blind. So what that means is most of my days I am being raped by gender dysphoria. Google it. It's not fun. You think depression is bad? Try depression with some coke on top of it. That's what dysphoria is like. Now, I have no idea what coke is like, but I hear it's a fucking ride. Well, excuse my language, but so is dysphoria. When I walk in a room with my head up high, you're probably seeing the first time that week that I'm not standing in the mirror studying all of my imperfections, because dysphoria won't allow me to believe that I'm beautiful. Let that sink in. And it's not a woe is me. You want to know how I combat that? I don't get online and cry about it. I beat my face. I rock a lace. I put my head up in the air, and I walk up in there like I run stuff. That doesn't mean you get to have a stank attitude. That doesn't mean this or that. But honey, my attitude comes from so long of everywhere I go and everywhere I walk in of receiving hate and receiving crap for no reason, just because I'm living my life. So when I'm already fed up with it in advance, sorry. But I feel like people misunderstand my confidence for arrogance, and I've worked hard for the little bit of confidence that I've got. And honey, the difference is I rock my confidence a little differently than most. Please don't hate my confidence. What did your last relationship teach you? Veronica? Veronica, I'm speaking directly to you. This question is from hell. But it's so good though. Okay, what did my past relationship teach me? Well, my past relationship is still technically my current relationship. So what did I learn from him? The first thing I learned from him, he's teaching me how to be strong by myself. Coming into the relationship, I was in foster care, like most of my life. I have a mom. I have, a good mom, and she's a good mom. But my stepdad is terrible, and I'm not gonna go on past that. But that relationship is ruined, and I went through foster care because I wanted to be me. I didn't want to be a little boy. I wanted to be me, and I could not do that in that house. I've always had this sense of needing someone else to make myself feel complete, and this person is my first love, my first real love. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna do that messiness. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I've let his name slip a couple times. You guys know I have his name tattooed on my body. So, but this isn't about him. If I can say anything, he's definitely teaching me how to be okay in my own skin without him or anyone else. Because he be getting me to these moods where I don't want to be around nobody else. He's teaching me how to still love through pain. Even though it hurts, even though he does things that I don't like, he's teaching me not to just walk away. Not to just, you're not doing what I want you to do, so we're done. You're not doing it how I want you to do it, so we're done. It's about me, me, me. He's teaching me how to get off of that. Because, it's not wrong to be that way, but it's wrong to be that way like I am. I get into this mode where it's it's either all or nothing. So I'd either do it with such a burning passion and intensity, or I don't do it and I'm good and I'm like completely cold on it. I'm doing a YouTube video right now. Rude. Okay. Girl and boys, he's taught me how to manipulate something dangerous. I'm talking about, he's taught me how to hop on a beat like, yeah. That type of manipulation to make you want to really do some dangerous things. I done learned that from you. Yes, you, sir. If you ever happen to watch this video, I learned how to manipulate from the best. You. Okay. And how to be alone. A lot of these are very much sad, because it lets you know that my relationship is mostly with my daggone self. I'm just gonna put a side note in there in case he does watch this video, because I want him to understand how I really feel. I love him. I do. I'm not gonna explain that. I'm not gonna none of that. The relationship isn't exactly how I want it to be, but that's not grounds to give up on it. And I'm not dumb. I know that there are things that go on behind the scenes that he refuses to talk about, and he has his reasons. But I love him, and I can't take away from that. Well, I don't say that, and I don't say that lightly. So, I mean, I'll find a way through it until I can't. That's the best thing I can say. And if you're listening, you should know that. What's your biggest pet peeve? When I don't get my way. Next. What accomplishment are you most proud of? Living my truth every day. The fact that I acknowledged in myself that I wasn't that anymore and decided to take action to be what I truly felt, and have continued to do so, even though I get nothing but hate for the most part. I won't say nothing but hate, because that's wrong. That's a lie. But it seems like I get endless amounts of hate and buckets of hate. But if I were to be honest, if I didn't get hated on, I would feel so irrelevant. I've been transgender since I was 13, so I'm very proud of that. What is your greatest fear? Losing my mom. Deaths in the family never really hit me that hard, because I've never really had like that family connection. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, and I don't even want to think about that. Okay, that concludes part 1 of the questions for me. Veronica, thank you so much. Again, I'm going to put the link to her Instagram in the description box below. Please go and follow her. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I'm going to be dropping more videos. There is a Q&A part 1 with me and Sky, your favorite duo. That is my partner, collaborator with this Instagram and YouTube thing. We are best friends. We're going to be popping out and introducing ourselves for people that do not know us. This is my first real YouTube video with, you know, my fans behind me, so I hope this is good. Let me know in the comments what I can do better. You know, let me know what I can do to make this more enjoyable for you, because I definitely want you to come in, and I definitely want you to come back. So, yeah, I mean, I really liked doing these questions. I really did. There are, for part 2, there are 20 more questions for me and Sky. And then there is a part 2 questions for me by myself. I will be dropping that video after I see the response for this video. I'm just gonna wrap it up right here. I'll see you guys in the next